Ever since a lot of skins got announced discontinued from the CS2 Armory, they've exploded in price. For example, this Galil AR Green Apple, in the factory new condition, it went all the way from like 60 cents all the way up to like over €1 on the Steam community market. And ever since it is dropping in price, I think until that point where it will be removed officially from the Armory, it will be dropping in price. And upon the day where it actually will be out of the Armory and everyone will be able to see it in the Armory that it's gone and we have some new collections, I think it will be spiking up again because there will be a lot of FOMO happening again, a lot of people will notice it, and I think it could be a great point selling these. I generally think you shouldn't sell these though, because in the future these will be super desirable. There's no way to trade up to like light blue skins from these collections, and the fact new conditions could be super demanded maybe in the future. That's just my own prediction upon it. I really do believe that, for example, the M4 Evanescence Fate is gonna also perform pretty decent. I mean, obviously the huge supply of the M4 Evanescence Fate speaks against it, and for example some trade up skins like the Galil Rainbow Spoons and Axias are hated on by the community currently because people are saying that it cannot be worth like above 10% the value of the red skin, and their M4 Evanescence Fate did not rise a lot in price. But for example, these purple skins are great investments long term in my opinion, because you can actually use them up, and once they're officially discontinued, the supply of these will be only decreasing. We'll have to see where it goes. Also, overpay will be happening for some of the rainbow spoon patterns because they're kinda clean looking, and the X is probably the better play skin and could be just outreaching the Galil Rainbow Spoon in price because it's a Glock, right? But I think, for example, compared to the Mecha Industry skins here, which are priced at the same area around the same price, right? I think these are the way better short-term investments. But the Rainbow Spoons and Axias could still drop like in a couple of days when people start redeeming way more Armory stars, and they will be listing the skins up on the market. Until the point it will be removed, and only then the prices will start rising again. Definitely be very careful and make your own research upon these investments because it's super important when doing your own research. Tradeit is an instant secure CS2 trading site. Do you want to sell your skins to get some new ones? Tradeit got you. You also get $5 bonus on your first trade. Tradeit has over 800,000 skins you can choose from right now. Over 500 million trades were already made here. You also have a 24/7 support, which is very nice. And if trading is not for you, don't worry, Tradeit got you, because you can buy a lot of skins with the built-in marketplace, which has a lot of different nice looking skins, also a lot of sales going on right now. And with the instant sell feature, you can sell your skins directly for some nice balance. Go ahead and click the link in the description. And thank you Tradeit for sponsoring this video. Across the board, CS2 is currently not that hyped. I mean, a lot of people are quitting the market because they've had enough on it. But I think once player numbers increase, a lot of skins will be rising in price again. I mean, generally speaking, a lot of people are selling the play skins. Also, agents were like most likely play skins for people. And there's not a lot of investors probably that have like 10 of these out there in the inventories. I mean, obviously there's someone probably that has a lot of these agents out there, but currently they're dropping in price, and in the future they could drop maybe even lower. I definitely do think that these still are nice skins to use, maybe as play skins, but as an investment wise, I don't think that agents are gonna perform crazy. I mean, they're very volatile. It can definitely pump, but it's very dangerous. It can also flop very easily. We've also added the M4A4 Eye of Horus from the Anubis collection to our collection. I think it's generally a great looking skin. Unfortunately, it's not the factory condition, also not minimal wear. I went ahead and got the field tested condition just because I like the looks of it. I mean, these little scratches up on the gun make it kinda unique for me. It looks kinda super clean. It wasn't always my favorite skin, but I think that it's kinda clean looking, and in the future it could have maybe way more potential just because it looks kinda super clean. Not a lot of people are interested in it right now. And the most important part about it is that the supply of these is actually super limited. I mean, compared to the Simics, it's almost the same supply. And compared to the M4 Evanescence Fate, I mean, there's like 12 to 15,000 of Eye of Horuses out there. Meanwhile, there's like 80,000+ M4 Evanescence Fates, right? So I think this is also very important to mention. And also this is all conditions combined. So from factory new to battle scout, there's only around that many. The AVP Krakow from the Overpass 20 and 24 collection is currently dropping in price by a lot. You can see it even up on the Steam community market, and on third-party websites these skins are even cheaper. I mean, generally I do love these skins. The unfortunate news, Valve is not removing these anytime soon, and people that were speculating that it's gonna be removed next are currently panic selling. This is the biggest mistake you can do, sell these skins right now, okay? I will be definitely keeping them for the long run, and if you have these and if you want to invest more, I would be definitely going for these, because we're seeing here like all-time lows. For example, for the AK-47B, the monster, I mean, to be honest, it doesn't hurt me that the price of this skin is currently decreasing in value. I've gotten this minimal wear condition skin for way cheaper than it's actually currently worth. And if you're asking yourself, how did I manage to do that, because this skin was always kind of more expensive and currently is crashing in price? Well, because notoriously when new items come out and a lot of them are on the market, when a lot of people redeem the Armory stars, for example, this is gonna be the same with the new update. A lot of people will be spending the Armory stars on the first day. Obviously it's gonna be expensive, but in the next following days it will be kinda cheap and priced relatively low, because there's gonna be a lot of people that have unboxed this. So the prices could be reaching new all-time lows just very soon after the release of the new Armory skins. Be very patient upon those. You can definitely find some nice deals. It's also worth keeping your Armory stars, spending them, but definitely watch out when you're gonna sell, because some of the prices could crash down very fast. We'll have to see where it goes. And that's how I also bought the AVP Simic, for example. Back in the day, I've gotten this AVP for 180 euros. This is the minimal wear condition. Be the Monster was also in the minimal wear condition. And as I said, I've got this skin pretty quick, and it is still profitable, obviously, because it has been discontinued and is one of the rarest AVPs in the game. The supply of these is not huge, definitely very limited up on the market. But currently the whole CS2 market is kind of going sideways, because not a lot of people are interested in skins and they're quitting the market, maybe because they're not sure what Valve is gonna do. But in the future, I think with a lot of new updates and the major prices of certain skins could start rising up yet again. As you know, I love the graphic design collection. Also, we're currently doing the Arc Momentum giveaway. If you want to participate and win this skin from the Prisma collection, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and make sure that your Steam trade link is in your YouTube description so I can see it and send you the skin right away. I wish to all of you the best of luck, and let's get right into the next investment on our list. I've had one M4A4 Hellish and I've decided to go ahead and buy one more, but in the next course of the next couple of days I see a lot of Armory skins dropping in price, just because a lot of people started redeeming their Armory stars again, and this could lead to prices dropping even lower up until the point where Valve is going to introduce that new Armory cycle with the new skins and stuff. My prediction is that maybe in 1 or 2 weeks it's gonna happen. That's at least my prediction, because it's very unpredictable with Valve, maybe at the start of the next upcoming month. And that's why I'll be stocking up on some more train collection skins, and obviously on some more spot and field collection skins, because as I said, I generally enjoy those. Dropped a lot in price, so I think it's also a great pickup. But also skins like the 5-7 heat treated are also like nice investments in my opinion. They are currently very expensive because the supply of these is actually super huge. You can find some nice deals for maybe blue gems. Obviously the factory new conditions blue gems will be probably the most desirable ones out of these all, but I also think that some of the other blue gems are very desirable, and generally these will be used up for trade ups quite often. That's at least my prediction upon it. But for trade ups to be exactly, the UMP 45 Crimson Foil is one of the best skins in the field tested condition. Obviously this one is in the Battle Scout one. I've actually unboxed this from the Armory, but you get the point, right? Field tested is the sweet spot, but in the future I think most of these skins will be priced relatively at the same area, because the M4A1 Fate can only be in minimal wear or factory new. So basically factory new, it's kind of hard to get it in the minimal wear condition, right? In the past few months, Valve has been frequently adding something to the active drop pool, or changing or removing something. Do you think that in the future the sealed Genesis terminal could be maybe removed? Because not a lot of people open it, the supply of it is only increasing, and not a lot of people are buying it. As you can see, there's already like 200,000 up on the Steam community market, and I'm pretty sure a lot of these are not even listed. So in the future, Valve could decide to remove it, but that's at least my prediction. Ever since it doesn't have any golds inside, this could be the next terminal to go. Also, it was one of the first terminals introduced to the game. Or do you think all the cases need to go from the active drop pool, and only then Valve is gonna start removing some of the terminals? This is the most interesting question actually. I also understand that Valve wanted some nice looking skins for very cheap prices for the regular consumer. I mean, for example, these dual Berettas polished Malahite from the active drop pool collection, the Boreal collection, are super cheap up on the Steam community market. You don't even need to buy them on third-party websites because they're almost worth nothing, and still are kinda looking clean in my opinion. So if you're interested in other CS2 investment videos, definitely go ahead and watch my other videos.